Hold on, be careful, be safe. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and everybody in the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and everybody else in between this great big beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? Ah! I did it again, huh? Ah! That's like okay. I gotta get rid of that too. Ah! Can't say okay, can't do. Ah! Oh, it's Monday. Holy crap. It's, man, May the 19th. Who would have thunk it? Sad news, Joe Biden. Stage 4. Prostate cancer, gone to his bones. Man, that guy's been through a lot. He's done a lot, so much for this country. So much. There are so many people that cannot hold a candle to that guy. Can't shine his shoes. Let's get off this thing right, okay? It's not a kid's show, so you got crumb munchers, rugrats running around. Time to put them for a nap. If they're old enough to be in school and they're not in school, kick their ass outside if it's nice outside. They don't need to hear my stuff. If they're homeschooled, it's break time. Give them an Xbox, PlayStation, iPhone, iPad, whatever. You put some headphones on. They don't need to hear me if I start going off. Because I usually do. So, anyway. The troll factor, I even put a post. You know, MAGA has their own Truth Social. And they can't stay on there. You know why? Because they all agree they ain't got nobody to fight with. So then they migrated over to the Jungle X. All right, that's after Elon took over and he allowed Trump back in and MTG and all them other people. So it turned into, like I said, the Jungle. So then people moved over to Threads. And then Threads got it's like a cancer, got infiltrated. So now on Blue Sky, it's starting up. The clickbaiters and trolls are there. Just give them a chance. They try to be more polite, but you could find them. They make themselves known just by their silly comments and things they interject. Well, you got to be careful. So, anyway, let's do this here. I got a cheese, oh man. Put all this shit on here. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm a little bit behind. Jeez, crap. You know. I got to schedule. You know what? I should schedule that. But see, then you got to get up early. Like real freaking early, real early. And I'm not up to that. Because I got to get so much caught up. I got to check on the news. I got to check on the news. And I got to have my coffee. And I got to check on the news. See what everybody's doing down here and everything else. You know, so, hey, that's just the way it is, you know. So, yeah. Sad day for a lot of people. Sad day for me, Joe Biden. It's a shame. It's terrible. It's just terrible. BBC News, what's going on, man? Oh, you know, here's the crazy thing. One thing I want to comment on is they're talking about, oh, it was a cover-up. Give me a break. Come on. Give me a break. I wanted to do something here. Oh, geez. Oh, here. Let me start with this first. God, people, I'm all over. There's just so much shit going on. Okay? Trump is now going out to have the DOJ investigate Springsteen's Beyonce, Bono, and Oprah. This is from Ron Filipowski 4 hours ago. This is from Donald J. Trump. At the real Donald Trump. I guess that's on X. I have no. How much did Kamala Harris pay Bruce Springsteen for his poor performance during her campaign for president? Why did he accept that money if he is such a fan of hers? Isn't that a major and illegal campaign contribution? What about Beyonce? And how much went to Oprah? And Bono. I'm going to call for a major investigation into this matter. Candidates aren't allowed to pay for endorsements, which is what Kamala did under the guise of paying for entertainment. In addition, this was a very expensive and desperate effort to artificially build up her sparse crowds. It's not legal. For those unpatriotic entertainers, this was just a corrupt and unlawful way to capitalize on a broken system. Thank you for your attention to this matter. He put a video out that I'm still laughing about. I wish I'd put it on here, maybe. I'm going to try. I'm still working on the memes and stuff. I got one I got to show you today. I think it's really cool. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I ought to get that. I'll get that out of the way first, okay? Quit saying okay. All right. Damn. Oh, man. And here's the bad thing. I don't know if the radio people are going to hear it or not. I don't know how to get it over there yet. I could turn it on the speaker here, but I don't know if it's going to be a echo. If it's going to echo out through the thing. And the only way to try it is just, freaking do it. Right? Holy crap, let's just freaking do it. Oh, man. I hate this. I know I'm going to ruin this show. But let's just do it. All right, I'm going to turn this up. I don't know. Let's see. Ain't nothing coming out of this thing. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, let's try this. All right, here we go. Go try this. Child operator 1, all right? Let's try this shit.
T-Mobile, how may I help you?
Why the fuck is my phone off?
Man. Hold on. I have not even got my coffee yet.
I don't give a damn about no coffee.
Oh, no. This right here is not going to work for me.
Nah, because why the fuck is my phone off?
Did you pay your bill?
Yep, I did.
You better calm down or I'm going to disconnect this call.
And I'm going to disconnect your ass.
Oh, you think I'm a joke?
Nah, I don't think you a joke. Look my account up right now and tell you why the hell my phone off.
Baby, I'm trying to be patient with you. What's your name, ma'am?
Shaquanda Ladrika Woods.
Now, this has got to be a joke.
No, look my account right up right now.
Baby, I have not had to cuss anybody out all day. So please don't be the freaking first one.
Okay, look my account up.
You haven't paid your bill in 3 months.
I did a goddamn British payment.
Listen here, mommy. You got one more time to raise your voice at me, and you won't be able to talk.
That's a threat?
Baby, that's a promise. I'm calm. I want to remain that way. But if you talk to me like I'm your goddamn child, it's going to be a problem. Like I said, your account is overdue. You gonna pay the bill or not?
Nah.
You'll get the hell off my phone. I'm gonna quit this job.
Okay, that's enough. All right. Well, we will check this when we do the rerun. And I think I could. Something came to me whenever I just did that just now, and I think I might have an idea of what's going on. So it will work. Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. To get that working. Do I have any? No.
Why the fuck is my phone off?
Turn it off. Oh boy. Let's go back. All right, we've done enough playing today. Let's go to what else is going on. They're still showing his stuff. BBC News, folks. BBC News. Let's go there. Trump speaking to Putin after saying call will focus on ending bloodbath in Ukraine. Yeah, he don't care. Israel to allow trucks of baby food into Gaza as military plans attack on southern city. They have these people moving freaking everywhere. They tell the people to get out of the north and go to the south, so they attack the north. And then they tell the people to get out of the south because they're going to attack the south and push them north. These people cannot stay anywhere. They need to stop this. This is ridiculous. So instead of Trump worried about what's going on in Israel and Gaza, he's worried about his buddy Putin in Ukraine. He don't care about the bloodbath that's happening down there. And he was just down there with the Arab Emirates and stood there with Al Qaeda that's now in charge of where? Syria or something? And there's a $10 million bounty on his head. And he's doing a photo op with him. It's enough to make you scream. Why don't they invite this guy here so somebody can, nab him? Claim that $10 million. Oh, no, then Trump won't allow that. Oh, jeez. This is a sad story. Sad stories all around. You know, they had these big, terrible storms in Kentucky. And the FEMA offices that were nearby had been closed by Doge. It's so ridiculous. And then I just heard this morning that they passed this, Republicans did the okay with this big, beautiful bill. Forget it. They are really, really, really asking for it. Here's something totally off the charts. Solving the mystery of a dinosaur mass grave at the River of Death. A group of researchers have come to Pipestone Creek in Canada to figure out why thousands of dinosaurs are buried here. Maybe there was maybe it was a cemetery for dinosaurs. So it's 11 hours ago. Let's go into this. It's kind of due light a little bit, Rebecca Morale, science editor reporting from Alberta, and Allison Francis, senior science journalist. Thank you, journalists. Hidden beneath the slopes of a lush forest in Alberta, Canada, is a mass grave on a monumental scale. Thousands of dinosaurs were buried here, killed in an instant on a day of utter devastation. Doom, doom, doom. I thought it was going to be a lighter scale, now it's devastation and shit. Dystopia for the dinosaurs. Now a group of paleontologists have come to Pipestone Creek, appropriately nicknamed the River of Death, to help solve a 72 million year old enigma. How did they die? Maybe most of them died of natural causes. Maybe some of them had cardiac problems. Who knows? I'm telling you, it was probably a dinosaur cemetery. Just like the Flintstones. Dinosaurs, they'll go, funeral homes, set up arrangements, Well, you got to go over there. Before you die, you got to trek over to this dead river, whatever the fuck it's called. River of Death. Go die over there. Your plot's 90 stone. Not British stone, 90 stones, like rocks. Okay? Now that's solved. I solved the problem. That's what Trump would do that. See what I did? See how I fixed that? Oh, God, give me a break. Trying to work out exactly what happened here starts with the hefty strike of a sledgehammer. Aha! So they need, Thor? To do that shit? Brute forces needed to crack open the thick layer of rock that covers what Professor Emily Bamforth, who's leading the dig, describes as paleo gold. As her team begins the more delicate job of removing the layers of dirt and dust, a jumble of fossilized bones slowly begins to emerge. Woo! That big blob of bone right there is, we think, part of a hip. Professor Bamforth says, watched on by her dog Aster, whose job today is to bark if she spots any nearby bears. Good job, dog. Then here we have all these long skinny bones. These are all ribs. And this is a neat one. It's part of a toe bone. Okay, I think we've gone through enough of this. If you want to read the rest of this article, Solving the Mystery of a Dinosaur Mass Grave at the River of Death on BBC. It was 11 hours ago. So we're not too late on that, folks. God. What's next? Come on. Man, here you go. Mexico mourns Navy cadets killed in Brooklyn Bridge ship crash. America Sanchez, 20, and Adele Maldonado Marcos, 23, died when the tall ship lost power and drifted into the bridge. See, they weren't going the wrong way. The thing lost power. Wait a minute. But how did it lose power when all the lights were on? Maybe it lost, well, no. I'm trying to think, because I worked on the boats, You can have generator for power, yeah, I guess like that, but power would come from the engines. So you mean their engines stopped? How did their engines stop? There's usually two. Port and a starboard engine. Unless this one had just one big one. I don't know. I'd have to look at it. It's a big ship. So I don't know. But it's terrible that it happened. Because they had the people standing up on the mast. Like it was a big show. It was pretty far up there too, Woo! All right, so they'll square that away. Okay, where are we at now? What's going on now? Indian YouTuber arrested for allegedly spying for Pakistan. Whoa. All right, this is 8 hours ago. That's in Asia. France to open high security prison in Amazon jungle. Oh, jeez. J.D. Vance invites Pope Leo to White House after Vatican talk. Oh, no. Oh, Leo, I hope you took some anti-J.D. Vance medicine. Iran and Britain summon envoys over alleged spying in UK. Ooh, okay, so, they pulled back. Aha! So they pulled their envoys out. And it's cold. I can't believe it's cold. It's supposed to be like, get freaking warm, please. Okay, so anyway, let's just stop that. Controversy hits French anti-homophobia campaign. A campaign against homophobia in French football's top flight is again mired in controversy, leading to a call for sanctions against players who snubbed it. What the heck? What's this about? Snub. Anti-homophobia. Players are facing sanctions after a campaign against homophobia in French football's top flight was again mired in controversy. Ligue 1's anti-homophobia symbol was covered up on the shirts of Olympique Leonis midfielder Nemanja Matic and Le Harvey Hassan, while Nantes forward Mustafa Mohamed withdrew from his side's crunch relegation decider against Montpellier. Okay? If you got anything out of that, I give you props. That's it. I'm not going there no more. So if you want to read that, controversy hits French anti-homophobia campaign. That was 4 hours ago. Under football in the BBC. So what we got on going over here? What's going on here? Let's go. Blue skies. Did you ever hear blue sky? We're going to blue sky. It's Monday, folks. Come on, lighten up. It's been a sad weekend. It's been really so. WWE superstar goes after heckling fan in a heated moment. Ooh, so who cares? No, I ain't gonna watch that. I just I'm really in trouble here. Here we go. Emily. Okay, reposted by Jan Freeman. All right, Jan Freeman. Emily Gorsenki. What are they building up with? Ladas and decaying shells of T-34s? The Moscow Times. The build-up follows Russia's announcement that it would grow its military and create new units in response to Finland and Sweden joining NATO. Satellite images show Russian military buildup near Finland. New York Times, the Moscow Times. Russia is expanding its military infrastructure near the border with Finland in what NATO officials describe as the early stages of a long whatever. If you want to read that, you have to go to www.themoscowtimes.com. I'm not going there. Sorry. John Cooper. The White House is pushing a rule change that could let Trump fire government economists if their numbers don't match his political agenda. Give me a break. Experts are sounding alarm. They say this could gut the credibility of the U.S. government's economic data. If you don't like it, just change the rule. What the hell? We don't care if it's right or not. People can be starving and they can say, oh yeah, everybody's rich. Bullshit. I don't know what's going on with my voice either, so just bear with me. Bridget Walker says, in response to this, his orders are to destroy our economy. His bosses in Russia, China, and Saudi Arabia are waiting to plunder it as it dies. Oh. All right. Well, it got quiet, huh? Oh, boy, that's not... All right. Dan says exactly. And he's responding to Aunt Mimi. And she says, what happens to the USA is entirely up to us and how loud we can scream no. Make the government hear our grievances. Now is the time to say no. Silence is a quiet yes, exactly. And there's a picture of a guy holding a sign. This all ends when enough of us say no. And they're talking about this, the June 14th parade. The protest is on June 14th. Now, military on parades do not have loaded weapons. Loaded weapons are a no-no when there's a military parade. They just got the guns and stuff. They got no ammunition. If any of them snuck ammunition, that's a big no-no. You go to jail for that in the military jail. So, hey, what's to stop these? Like, what you need is like 500,000 protesters to show up right in the path of where this parade's supposed to take place. What are they going to do with 500,000 people? How are they going to stop it? Just stop the parade. Leave Trump sitting in the review booth looking down on this shit like a great leader, and nothing goes by him. Let him just have a conniption fit. What's he going to do? It's not an insurrection. He can't use insurrection to go ahead and call, the military out and everything else. But can't. It's insane. Reposted by Rasta. Oh man, I got 3 minutes. I got. Okay, he's replying. Kadiran Blue Sky. Kdeiran is saying. He's replying to Ian Dunn. A quick reminder of what today is really about. Russia threatens Europe. America is gone. It will not save us. Britain and Europe must work closely and with trust on defense and everything else in order to counter the Kremlin threat. And he says, Gretherin says, sadly true. For now, America is gone, hopefully for a brief moment. Let's move on. We only got a couple minutes. What's going on? Following on Threads. Threads is like slow as hell. Oh yeah. Helen Dunn reposted with James Tichoda. Okay, I hope I said your name right. Before you launch investigations into Bruce, Beyonce, and Bono, how about you tell us how many of Diddy's parties you slithered through, and how many NDAs Melania had to hand out while you hid for the next photo op, or worse. Sit this one out, fat bastard. You're projecting again. Woo! Helen Dunn reposted again. Ida Sanders, retired attorney and legislative intent. Okay, so that's her. For this reason and others, I stopped watching MSNBC on November 6th. Their manic wool gathering does nothing to overcome America's traitor-in-chief. This should be their focus. Oh my gosh. Let's go to the jungle real quick. What's this? Tuck Frump posted, hog on Democratic primaries. There are older people who are great. Good David Hogg. He's changing his tune about replacing them. Older Democrats. Tuck Frump. Again, Bill Mayer blast lying SNL for portraying MAGA as racist. As a liberal, I don't like it. Yeah, that's right. MAGA is racist. They're bigoted against everybody. Lori Blackmore reposted Justin Trudeau. Joe, I'm thinking about you and Jill today. You've always been a fighter, my friend. I am praying for your full and speedy recovery. Thank you for continuing to inspire us all. That's it, man. I had a good day. I hope you had a good day. I'm going to review this and see how shitty that video came out. And hopefully it didn't do all that other crazy shit. So I'm going to say goodbye to these people. I'm going to say goodbye to you, right? Oh, boy. Let's say. So if you hear that music in the background, that's the radio people. So that's what that is. So they can get their music. They want their music, man. Anyway. And I can't start this until I stop that. So that, bleh. I know, I know. You guys have a good day. Be careful. Don't get that Rona, whatever. Disconnect this, guys. And I'm going to sing about you guys. You guys have a good stream. Have a good day, man. Have a good day. Ooh.